Daniel was good. You was waiting for this? Oh, it was bad. See you later. Make Lakers great again. What's good? Yeah, we play horrible, man. Steve, what's good? Man, we looking. What? Anybody want to join the live? We could join. We could talk about whatever, man. I just put the link up. It was a bad game, man. Yeah, I'm good, Steve. You know, I just been a little busy running around, but it's crazy. It's crazy. Phoenix, y'all looking good. Phoenix looking good. The Lakers looking bad. Danny, what up?
What's going on?
Ain't nothing, man. CC was good. Let me tell you what's concerned me with the Lakers. The role play is just not good. They just not. They only good when LeBron and AD goes. Like, you know, sometimes you see teams when your best player is not playing and God scores 30 points and they step up. They're just not good. They just, Joseph, what up?
Man, Chris Paul was tearing Kuzma up.
Yes.
Chris Paul was tearing him up. Hitting deep threes between the leg, dribble, step back. Johnson, Jesus, man. They got Kuzma playing on Chris Paul? I said, oh, man.
The Lakers just don't look good. And what See You Later said, you think they're trying to avoid injuries? I definitely think, like, when it comes to, like, Bron and AD, but I think the role players need to get into a rhythm. They need to get some confidence. They're not good like that where they could just turn it off and on like that.
And when they like, and when they're like, yeah, I mean, they only lost 2 games, but they just don't look right.
They don't look right.
Just don't.
Even the games they won, you could see so many holes in their game.
Yep.
It's just not looking good, man. I don't like what I'm seeing.
I don't understand how half of the starting lineup for the Thunder have over 5+ rebounds. Most everybody in the starting lineup has 7. Steven Adams had 20 points. That's ridiculous.
You're right.
Paul, 21. Freaking Andre Roberson played 11 minutes and had 7 rebounds. What the
I know,
hell?
in 11 minutes.
That's ridiculous. I'm like, come on, man. This ain't even right. This ain't even right anymore.
Steve, what's up?
It's sad, man. It really
How's it going, guys?
I thought they would at least play a little bit better than this, because this is just pitiful.
Yeah, it looked bad. Yo, Phoenix Suns looking good, Steve.
Yeah, they're playing all right. I think that the next 3 games are going to be really tough, though.
Yeah, you had these Laker fans on this channel here getting at you.
Yeah, you know what? I think they can take it easy. They already got the number 1 seed, so I wouldn't worry too much about it.
Yeah, but the role players, I think, taking it easy for Anthony Davis is different from the other guys on our team. They're not that good, just not to, you know.
That, but also a lot of them are older too.
Yeah, I didn't see the game, so I can't comment on it.
I feel like the Lakers role players are just a bunch of bodies, like just a collection of bodies. Like they just like, oh, here, you're a veteran, we'll just throw you on here. Like, it doesn't feel like they have them for strategical reasons of who fits where and what fits best. I feel like they just went out and just added people. Like, it just wasn't even just thought about. Like, oh, we're going to go get this person. Oh, we have Caruso, so we'll plug him here. Oh, we have Quinn Cook, we'll plug him there. It just doesn't feel that way. It just feels like a collection of bodies.
I think it's like it'll feel like that right now, but I think once the playoffs start, they'll kind of fit in place. I mean, you do have to think that they did kind of put it together haphazardly. as soon as they got AD, then they're just gonna, we're gonna put together everything we could.
Yeah, that's true. That's definitely true. Terry said fire Frank Vogel. Terry, why you feel fire Frank Vogel? What did he do when you say he should get fired? And it said, Joseph said, I told you the Rockets are legit. Win against Bucks and Magic.
The Rockets, I give them credit. They've been playing pretty good.
Steve, your son looking good. AC Dark Horse. I'm reading some of the comments. Mark Jackson need to be coach. Frank got it. Terry, what Frank Vogel did, Terry, to make you feel that he has to go? Mississippi Dog said, Mark. I mean, if we lose the first round, I don't think the Lakers losing the first round. I just don't see that.
Maybe the third.
Yeah, they're not losing to no Houston if we help. I mean, no Portland if we help them. Y'all see Memphis? Y'all want to talk about Memphis? Yo, what's going on with them? Yo, Memphis just went to the drains. I thought they was gonna make it.
I couldn't be happier.
I know
honestly, I don't even know. Well, they just lost Jaren Jackson, so that took.
Yeah, they were bad before that.
Oh yeah.
How many games out y'all is now, Steve?
Behind Memphis, we're 2.5.
Damn.
Oh, y'all could beat them out.
So y'all 2.5. How many was Portland?
Yeah, they're gonna drop.
What's Portland to Memphis? How close Portland is to Memphis?
1.5 games.
Damn. And so y'all, I ain't get to look at the standings. So Phoenix, so is Memphis, Portland, then y'all, then New Orleans?
No, it's San Antonio and New Orleans are just ahead of us.
Oh, but all y'all that close, right? Like 2.5, right?
Right.
So what would happen? That's a good thing. What if it stays the same? All y'all have to play in playoff games? Or playing?
No, it's just gonna be the 9th versus the 8th.
Oh, so it would be Memphis and Portland.
Well, Memphis may, if they don't win any of the games, they could get passed by two, even 3 teams. They may drop all the way down to 10 or 11.
Crazy. That's crazy. Because Boston got they pick if they don't make it.
Yeah, I'm sure Boston's would be happy about it, and I'm sure the league will make them jump into the top 4.
I don't think they're gonna make it.
I don't think Memphis is gonna make it either. They were just overrated.
I think because by them losers, and young guys can't cope with losing streak. They lost like every game, and they lost them and was losing in the scrimmage game, and they lost Jaren Jackson, their second best player.
Yep. I think he just tore his meniscus.
But he out for the he out for the rest of the
Yeah.
Yep.
That's crazy. It went bad for Memphis fast.
The problem with them is like everybody else below them they were hurt or were at extenuating circumstances where they were relatively healthy all year long, so they're feeling themselves. They're reading their press clippings, and they went into the quarantine, and they didn't get better. So when they came out, everybody else got healthy, and just left them in the dust.
Yeah, that make a lot of sense. That's true, because I know Portland had injuries. New Orleans was Zion, yeah. Y'all had injuries. Y'all had
Portland looks scary with Nurkic, man.
They do. They look scary with Nurkic.
Nurkic is
They lost 1 game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad y'all beat the Clippers. Devin Booker, that was big.
That was crazy.
He was big on that one. See, he's a number one. He's a number one option. He could end up being a number one option on a contending team someday.
Oh, someday, yeah. Yeah, see, what I said, I was saying right now, we're not a number one option on the championship team.
Well, he just doesn't have a championship team underneath him.
But in the future, yeah, he could probably can be.
I think he just has the mentality for it. And he's just a killer. He's got that Mamba mentality.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, he looking good. He looking good. Nurkic looking good. TJ Warren looking good.
Man,
Oh, man,
TJ Warren, I ain't never expect dude to look like that. Dude's out here just he's beasting.
But TJ Warren always can score though.
Yeah. But he's just, I don't know, just ever like he could score, but just when this season restarted, like he's really been just going off. I'm like, this dude is killing him.
He's been pretty awesome. We've been getting killed for that trade.
I know.
Killed.
They said y'all gave a second round pick.
Yeah, just to get rid of him.
Because he just signed that contract, that's why.
Well, he was on it for at least a year. So it was a decent contract. He's a good player. It wasn't like they just wanted to give him up. There was no market for him. Nobody wanted to give us anything for him because they knew that the Suns were going to get rid of him.
Yeah, because y'all got a lot of all the wing players. Y'all had at the time when y'all got rid of him, y'all had Josh Jackson. Y'all had
Oubre Bridges.
So y'all had a lot of wings at that time.
Right. And then as soon as they got rid of him, they draft Cam Johnson. So
yeah, Cam Johnson, yeah. But see, it's different. Cam Johnson's a rookie. So you playing a rookie, but you don't want to have nobody big like that, like the salary Warren to be on your bench.
Yeah, and I think that's the plan. They wanted Warren to take that role of a six man, but I think he had plans. He thought of himself as more of a starter. He thought of himself as more of a star, even though he didn't act like a star. So that he wanted out.
I think Warren on championship team is an excellent system.
Yeah, Warren is a great player. I'm not going to diss the guy. I really liked him. I'm going to tell you a story. I even so there was a guy who made made T-shirts. He designed T-shirts and that, and he had one that was, I don't know if you guys ever remember Metallica T-shirt that was for the Master of Puppets album.
Yeah, I remember Metallica. I don't remember this guy. I know Metallica.
So they had this Master of Puppets album and how it looked. But what he did is they changed it where it was TJ Warren in the background and he was Master of Buckets. So I bought it and then I sent it to the Suns in TJ Warren's name to send it to him. But I never saw him wear it or anything.
Oh, word. Oh, that's cool. It's a cool story. TJ Warren is to me, I think, an excellent six man because he don't do the little things. I think, far as a starter at that position at the three, I think he more just like a scorer. He don't do no playmaking to me,
Yeah,
I think that was part of the problem. They saw Booker as more of the star, and when the ball went to TJ, it was like a black hole. It was never coming back out.
He ain't coming back.
Which is fine, and he's a star in his own right, but it just kind of didn't fit in what they were trying to do in Phoenix. Like, he's an amazing player, and he's improved his 3-point average. I mean, he's almost unguardable right now.
Yeah.
But he wasn't good at defense, and he only played in 60% of the games because he was always hurt.
Yeah, he did stay hurt. He did stay hurt.
Same thing with Jamal Crawford.
They traded him for second round pick, Jose. Let me get to some of these comments. Joseph said the Raptors coming out. The Raptors looking good.
Yeah.
I
They're gonna
still
be tough to
Giannis.
beat.
They didn't want Phoenix though.
They need
Just kidding.
they need to kill that LeBron for MVP right now. LeBron ain't looking all that either. Just keeping it all the way, you know.
Nah, I think Giannis is gonna get it on.
We got to. Like, come on, that would be highway robbery. Like, even coming out this pandemic, Giannis, who any of y'all play what's that? FanDuel? I mean King. What's that?
DraftKings.
FanDuel, I play it.
King, what you said?
DraftKings.
I play FanDuel.
DraftKings, yeah. I just started playing that. I've been playing it all week. And Giannis always covers. Who been covering for me? Giannis been covering, TJ Warren been covering, and he said, Mr. DC Fitted was good. Joseph, I said, no, I'm not Joseph. Say you lost. What's good? How y'all like them Lakers? How y'all like what's going on? Dan, you back on. Anybody want to join? I put the link up. If y'all want to join this live with me, Steve, and Dan, you. It's crazy.
It's just I don't know, man. The Lakers, man, they don't. Like I said, I mean, I know it's not playoff time yet, but those role players just don't look promising at all.
I agree. That's what scares me.
Like, it just feels like LeBron and AD are gonna have to play their heart out the whole time.
Exactly, and they in the role play this stuff. Danny Green looking like a straight bag.
That's what I'm saying. He shot like 7, 8 threes tonight. He only made like 1 or 2.
Danny Green looked bad tonight, man. He just don't do nothing else, and his defense not where people think is at.
Exactly. It's like they can't guard. Like, they can't guard for anything.
But they don't have no rhythm. You can't give none of the ball and they get you a basket. See, that's what the Lakers needed tonight. Some nights you could use the spacing, the jump shot, and all that's cool. But some nights you got to get that ball and make something happen.
It just feels like they're scared to score. It's like if they're out there, like if they get the ball running up the court, it's like they don't know what they're doing.
Terry and Joseph is going at it, huh? They going at it in this chat. What up, DC Fitted? It's good, bro. I'll put the link if anybody want to join the live.
Hey, let me ask you guys this. You guys saw the Raptors the other day?
Yeah.
With the Lakers. What do you think about? Did it change your mind about OG Anunoby?
As far as what? I feel he's good defender.
Well, I thought some of you guys were saying that you thought Kuzma was better.
Oh, I still think Kuzma better. Yeah. Now that'll change my mind. The OG, I like him. He go hard.
Yeah. Oh.
I like Anunoby.
You like Anunoby over Kuzma?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. I like him a lot better than Kuzma.
What you like about him?
Well, he can guard all 5 positions.
That's what I'm saying. Dude can guard. Like, Kuzma's like a fish out of water. Dude's annoying. Like, I can't stand him. He just, I don't know. He's just not. He's not what I thought he could be. I thought he could be so much better.
I did too.
Like, dude's getting shit on. Like, literally, like anybody he guards, he's getting
not literally.
They had Kyle Lowry. He was guarding Kyle Lowry, and he was, oh my god, like dude, like he's literally getting shitted on every chance he gets.
Not literally. Come on.
Kyle Lowry.
That would be hilarious.
That shit was funny as hell. I could not. And then Chris Paul tonight hitting step back threes from like 3-4 steps behind the 3-point line. I'm like, this is ridiculous. I'm like, why? But it's like, why is he guarding him?
Hey, yo,
Oh,
yo, y'all reading the chat? Yo,
nah.
Terry, Joseph, DC, them guys going at it, man. It's funny as hell. they going at it with each other. Over Mark Jackson. I'm gonna comment on that, right? I asked
Honestly,
Terry, because Terry said Frank Vogel need to go. I don't really see what he did today far as like or anything right now I could say he need to go. So I don't think that's
right now.
I just think we don't have
Dwight Howard need to go.
We don't have a lot of our players not that good to me.
Dwight Howard need to go. It's time to get Dwight Howard out of here. I know he didn't play tonight, but he gotta go. He just doesn't.
Well, he'll be gone in the offseason, right?
I think they got to bring Cousins back because Cousins, I think, is too talented and too good not to take that chance. You can't look at the injury, and his injuries, I think, will stop him. Now, Frank Vogel can coach. I think damn sure you can't say he can't coach. It wasn't a coaching. If you look at it, we look at other guys. We don't have nobody. Cool. I say our players as who could step up, and I think maybe he can use them more in games like this is Kuzma and Waiters. Nobody else I think could get it done. Like Kuzma and Waiters, I think offensively they could keep us afloat.
Honestly, I'm taking Waiters over Kuzma.
No, I'm not talking. I'm saying as far as the Lakers role players.
Oh yeah.
They like how you got some teams when they start players ain't playing, but you got other guys step up. Like damn, like we don't have that.
I don't even like Alex Caruso shooting threes. Like I don't even like that.
He playing horrible too. Like he's shooting 37% from the field. He averaged, and I can understand when a guy like Mike Trudell, a guy who on TV every day, he sit there and say Alex Caruso is better than Lou Williams. Like I just think that's the thing that get me mad with Lakers.
That's
I think by they hyping Caruso up so much, the coach and stuff believe that he better than what he is. He don't. I watched the game. He play hard. I give him that, but he don't move me. I don't see it. Now I ain't gonna say defense good. I just think he play hard. Because if you say defense good, I see Shea and Chris Paul get by him a lot.
That's what I'm saying.
See, people get fellas, Steve and Daniel. What most people get confused. I noticed that not just with Caruso, with a lot of players, they confuse defense with someone playing hard.
Mm-hmm.
Most people play hard, they automatically he's a good defender, and that don't be the truth. Because they may hustle and they play hard, but to Steve's point, like OG, he played defense.
Yeah,
he got like some players you could look at and be like, you could see it if you could see it from TV, like a week in the fall watching, and you could look at somebody like, for instance, you could look at AD and be like, AD play good defense. You could look at Kawhi and Kawhi play good defense. You could look at Avery Bradley and be like, yeah. You don't look at that with some of these players because they play hard.
It's just the only thing that frustrates me is that it just feels like if AD or LeBron don't got the ball, they look so fucking lost. They look lost on the floor. Like they look like they don't even know what the hell they're doing. They're scared to shoot. They hesitate a lot. Like they're just passing the ball around, just move it. Then it ends up like I remember I was watching a jump ball between I forget who it was. It was one of the who was it? And Steven Adams tipped it all the way down to dude got an easy dunk. It's like it's just they just don't look good at all.
He said baseball, his Yankees won their best record. And Joseph said, "Is Rondo the solution?" I definitely think Rondo will come balling. We need Rondo. You can see clear as day we need Rondo. Rondo
I
give
don't
guys.
think it's that. They miss Avery Bradley too.
Yeah, they miss him. Definitely. But with Rondo, we don't get no easy shots.
Yeah.
And I think Rondo will help us with that.
Because when you got Chris Paul was destroying Kuzma. And
Well, Chris Paul does that to everybody.
He was fucking him up. I said, "Oh my god!"
I don't think you can hold that against Kuzma, though.
Yeah, you can't. You can't. I agree. You can't hold it against Kuzma.
No, I get that, but like, it's every time. It's always hit. He's always getting dogged on defense. It feels that way.
So were they targeting him? Were they targeting Kuzma? Were they targeting Kuzma?
Yeah, I feel like it. Because
they were hunting those mismatches.
They was dunking the shit out of him. Oh my god!
What I like about Kuzma, like he giving a much better effort on defense than he did.
Should have kept Brandon Ingram.
Put that, I agree. Kuzma and Dion do not mesh. I said that. They don't. They don't mesh. I think what they should do, start Dion and put KCP off the bench with Kuz.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Dion and Kuz don't mesh. It's hard. Like, can you see? It seems like they look each other off too.
Another thing that gets me too is that I don't like is just like I don't know how they're doing these rotations. Like I don't even know how it's working. And I don't even know what they're trying to accomplish here with these rotations.
And the thing about the Lakers rotation is most Lakers teams. I've been watching Lakers for years. I kind of can dictate what's going to happen, like who's coming off the bench, who's this. I really don't know. So I agree with you. The rotation, I think that part of Vogel is like unpredictable. They be like all over the place.
Like they're funky ass rotations. Like some of the rotations that they give are I just don't like them.
So see you later. You really think that the Lakers had a chance with Kelly Oubre? I'm pretty sure the Suns would have matched anything.
Yes. They'd had to really, I think, overpay him. How much y'all gave Kelly Oubre?
We only gave him 15 for 2 years. It's not much.
That's actually not bad. That's all right. It's not bad.
It kind of screws us though.
But
yeah,
but they did have. I see what you later saying because Oubre signed after Kawhi.
Right.
That's true.
But see, the thing is, the Lakers was not trying to pay nobody because they wanted a big name player. Next year in 21. So they want Oubre top no money.
Yeah.
So what kind of big name would you want them to get like for 21?
I looked at it. I think the only person we have a shot, and it might have to be through trades, because free agency, a lot of players gonna want their money. I see us probably can make a deal for Oladipo.
Yeah, I would say Oladipo or probably Chris Paul if he doesn't want to stay in OKC.
Yeah, but Chris Paul, they have to pretty much cut him. Because no way in the world we could match salary. Chris Paul makes $36 million. We don't have that much money going out outside LeBron and AD. It had to be like an 8-for-1, and NBA trades don't work like that. It had to be like an 8-for-1 deal.
Yeah.
Because Chris Paul makes a lot of money. Unless they do, I think they make the amnesty rule.
Yeah, because some of my friends were like, man, they gonna try to get Bradley Beal. I'm like, I don't think that's even realistic enough anymore. I don't see what they can give up for
I know.
for Bradley Beal. I honestly, I don't know what the Lakers would even be able to give up to get Bradley Beal.
And I'm glad you said that because some fans be delusional, still think we got a shot. We don't have a shot at Bill.
Yeah, I agree. You guys, you don't have nothing. You don't have anything.
Maybe
Top
Zach LaVine, maybe.
Oh yeah. He said, Joseph said, who I ride that, Kuz or Oubre? That's kind of tough.
Oubre.
I think Oubre fit better. I think Oubre could fit better. He said Lakers need Dame Lillard. Boy, love Dame Lillard. We had Dame Lillard. Oh my god.
Oh, dude, that's filthy.
I think every team thinks that same thing.
Who?
Every team thinks that.
Honestly, Dame says he wants to stay in Portland, but I think he might honestly change his mind. I really do.
I think he gonna change. They all say that. I ain't seen one player talk to their guns. They all talk about players flopping. They all did the same thing.
Yeah, Dame's different. He's going to have to be pushed out, I think.
I think with this new money and everything, it's messed everything up. I wonder how it's gonna affect. Is it gonna affect some people positive and some people gonna be negative?
Yeah. I don't know. Just it's tough. It's tough, but honestly, the most realistic one I see is probably Zach LaVine next year. Like I see that one.
And Oladipo, I think.
Yeah.
In 2021?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really? You guys aren't going to try to make a run at Giannis?
Lakers, Giannis ain't. I think they can't make that mistake. Giannis not going to no Lakers, especially while LeBron there.
Hell no, he ain't doing that. Maybe if it was him and Anthony Davis, maybe. If it was just
Toronto
them two,
feels confident. That's why they did that. You see all that money coming up?
Huh?
All that money coming up?
Yeah.
He said throw everything for Bron and AD at. Yo, Joseph, I said the same thing. Toronto with the African connection.
I mean, I just don't know. I mean, people were saying Buddy Hield, but I don't like that one. It doesn't do it for me. Buddy Hield wouldn't do it for me, honestly. And I'm not saying he's a bad player, he's not, but I just don't think Buddy Hield would be a right piece for the Lakers. But honestly, the Lakers need a third piece because, like I said, everybody's coming next year. Everybody's coming back healthy next year. Like, the Warriors are trying to make a run at Giannis. The Warriors been linked to trying to get Rudy Gobert. Like, there's teams coming next year. Brooklyn's trying to grab either Zach LaVine or what's his name? Or Bradley Beal. And it's so much stuff. It's so much stuff. Dallas, the Mavericks are looking to add a third star. Like, everybody's coming next year. So the Lakers are going to have to, like as soon as the season's up, they got to go get somebody. Because everybody's coming next year.
I agree.
KD and Kyrie are coming back. They're still looking for a third star. They're going to get somebody. gonna get something. Miami Heat's looking for another star. They're talking about not even paying Bam Adebayo because they want to try to make a run at Giannis.
Yeah, I seen that.
And
What's going on?
Then who else are they talking about? The Dallas Mavericks are looking for another star. There's a lot of teams that are looking for now the Rockets are looking for a third guy.
Oh yeah, Rockets.
Everybody's coming. Everybody's trying to come. They were linking Kevin Love to the Rockets. I don't know how that would work. I mean, I don't know. But I mean, well, they're a 3-point shooting team, so I guess it would work.
I'm reading the comments. See you later. Ask me, do I think the Lakers got shot at Oladipo? I say yeah.
Hell yeah.
Because his value not that high right now. Warren is like the man on their team.
Ever since Oladipo suffered that injury, he's been a little. He's been like on and off the court.
Exactly.
Like what he played that one game, and then he hasn't played the last couple. I think
he played the other night. He didn't look good.
Yeah.
I think that's the problem.
I like Victor Oladipo too. I like him.
Lakers, they need to make a move.
They have
to upgrade their role players, get role players. See, you know what the NBA, when you base your team around LeBron, this is the thing I don't like when they do that. LeBron, you're going to get a bunch of guys who one-dimensional. Like J.R. Smith said, I know my role, sit in the corner and shoot jump shots.
Yeah,
what happens
exactly.
if you break down? You can't dribble and create your own shot.
Exactly.
The Lakers around
the best
same thing. Danny Green, they all stay right there and wait for somebody getting the ball. They can't create.
And it's sad because the shots aren't even falling either. Like
that's what I'm saying.
It's bad because there's no way that Andre Roberson should have 6-7 rebounds in 11 minutes. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I know he's more like a defensive player, and like he kind of got his shot up a little bit better. Like he kind of got his 3-point ball a little bit better, but still, like, there's no way he should play 11 minutes and have 6-7 rebounds. That's pitiful.
I think they could play Marquise Morris a little more.
Yeah, I think so too. And that's the crazy part. Like, I just don't understand how they're doing these minutes. Like, I don't get it. Like I said, like some of these players that they have, it's just like I feel like they just added people. It just doesn't feel like some of these players that they have had purposes. Like they're just like some of these guys are just thrown into the lineup.
Yeah.
Like it just feels that way. I don't like it. It just doesn't feel like there's effort put into it. Like I think it would be good if they had DeMarcus Cousins right now. Because I think it would be a lot better. Like Dwight Howard is not it.
If he's not catching love, he'll do nothing on offense.
Exactly, and then he fouls too. He fouls a lot.
Yeah.
He creates dumb fouls. It's just unnecessary.
To be that many years in the league, he do.
It's just like I just feel like these players don't have the confidence, and I feel like they feel pressure. I just don't like it. Like I hope they get better, but like I said, like if they're gonna get better, like they gotta get youth. Like we said this whole time, they gotta get youth. They gotta get some young guys because this.
You know, that's a good question to follow up with. See you later said. See you later said in 4 or 5 years when Bron retire. You think the Lakers will suck again? You ain't want the chips?
Honestly, I think that they could go into a slump, but I think that there's a lot of people that want to play with Anthony Davis. So I think that they could still attract. I think they can still attract big stars there because there's a lot of people that said that they want to play with Anthony Davis.
They definitely attracting stars and free agency. I definitely feel they definitely can do that. But
Anthony's coming to Phoenix this summer.
Sorry, guys. They're going to get somebody.
I like their pick, and See,
He's gonna play with Monty Williams again. He loves that guy.
he loves him, right?
Monty
Yeah.
Williams.
That would be scary. Him,
Yeah.
Aiden. Oh my God. Woo.
Like it's just like I
I gotta go,
like
guys. I'll see you guys later.
All right.
But it's,
Terry
I
says,
like it, but like
I worry about the
it's like
Lakers.
everybody's coming next year.
Huh?
I said, you know, like I just like next year they need to get a third star and they need to like focus on getting youthful too. Like I feel like there's a lot of players that are just old on their team that just aren't necessary.
And it's good, like you said that, like a game like today, younger players, the energy, it helps. You have to have a balance.
Yeah.
Like you can't have players, especially in your starting lineup, that and then you got a lot of people that they best days past them. You don't want that on your team.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
don't want that. We're the second oldest team in the league. You don't want that. You know, the thing is, and it's not that the Lakers is old, but it's just that the style of play. Like KCP, he basically just a spot up shooter. He's not old, but he's very limited. Alex Caruso, not old, but very limited. Danny Green, he's 30 years old. JaVale McGee, 30-something years old, but he's limited. Howard, Rondo, like J.R. Smith, it's like too much of that.
Yeah. That and then also like it's just like the league's changing. Like everything's shifting to a newer time. Like everybody's like if you like look at most of the teams, a lot of the teams now are younger, like a lot younger. Like the Thunder team, like those are a lot of young guys. Like I think Chris
Right.
Paul is like the oldest dude on their team.
He is.
And like you got Gilgeous Alexander, you got LaGuente's Dort, like you got younger guys that can just run up and down the court. They got the energy. Like they got Nerlens Noel. They just got a few guys that are just young, like look at the Mavericks. Like they got a lot of young guys.
Terry said, do the Lakers need to rebuild? No, not rebuild. I'm not saying they need guys 2021. The Lakers need a bunch of guys that's 28 years old. That's can ball.
Look at Denver. Look at how they're young players. I think one of the oldest people on the team is what, baby Paul Millsap?
Paul Millsap, yeah.
Yeah, I think he's the oldest on that team.
He is.
And it's like you look at like exactly. And the Lakers are like, and I'm scared for the Lakers because like I don't want them running into a team like Denver, because Michael Porter Jr.'s like starting to come around, and Paul Millsap just came back today. He played pretty decent. You still got Jokic. You did like it's and then they still got Bobo. Like they.
You're right. I agree.
They got some young pieces that could play, and it's like I don't feel like the Lakers can just be on par with them. And I know they got LeBron and AD, and I'm never doubting them because like anytime I'm on the court, I had faith in them. But it's like just if you look at how they're playing, like how these guys could just go up and down the court, like Michael Porter Jr. is a rebounder. Like he can rebound, he can score. Dude's pretty good. And then you got Bobo. He played pretty well.
Exactly.
You still have Jokic. Like just imagine if they had Jamal Murray playing.
Oh my God, Jamal Murray.
Exactly. They'd be beasting right now. They'd really be beasting.
See, the Lakers need like more youthful play, like a Mo Harkless, Chris Dunn. Like in the backcourt, we need to get faster and more athletic in the backcourt. See, they focus too much on guys who knock it down a three because they go by like the and like I said, Danny Green is not that what he was.
No, I don't think he hasn't been that guy since like what, San Antonio?
I agree.
Like maybe his first 2-3 years in San Antonio, but that's it. Like I don't feel like Danny Green's that guy anymore.
Yeah. He said Lance Stevenson.
It hurts because these guys aren't guarding, and like they're gonna if they run into the Rockets or any like the Nuggets, like I said, they're gonna have a or maybe even Portland.
We're gonna
They're
play
gonna have.
Portland. I'm already locked into that's gonna go down. Because
I'm not saying that the
Portland gonna
Lakers
get
gonna
that
lose,
spot.
but they're gonna have some trouble if they run into Portland.
I agree. They're gonna have trouble. I agree.
They're gonna have a serious problem. And then Melo. Don't Melo's been playing. I like Melo. He's been playing really good.
And
He's
Braun
playing
not the
pretty
same
good.
Braun.
Yeah.
Braun looked like he lost a step to me. And I tell people that even before that, I said one thing when you get older, as time go, is hard. All that working out he did and all that, it just catch up with you. It's weird how it happened. I can't explain it.
Yeah. Because it kind of just happens out of nowhere.
Yeah, because you like right now, a player say, "Hey, I ain't get no injuries, this that." But I just woke up and like for instance, during the pandemic, he ain't play. He come back, he don't. I don't know. He don't the thing. He missing every jumper.
So I'm saying LeBron don't, and he's not even being aggressive either. Like he's not. Like I don't think LeBron's had a 30-point game yet. And I like LeBron and AD, but it's like I think this is what AD was scared of.
Scared of what?
Like LeBron aging.
Yeah.
Like this is what I think he was scared of.
I agree.
Because he didn't want to go down in Phoenix. I said Phoenix, sorry. LA and sign his life away, and then LeBron, he's 35 now.
He'll be 36 in December.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like
It's just a matter of time.
And I think he's still gonna stay, of course. But I feel like that was a problem for him.
I think Braun career will last a little longer if we could get another star.
Most definitely.
Another guy that's consistent getting you 20. He don't have to be no superstar, but it can't be Buddy Hield. Because Buddy Hield is not that. He's going to be the same way he can stand outside, have to wait for somebody to give him the ball.
Honestly, they were better off with like a Klay Thompson.
Who, the Lakers?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You can't go wrong with Klay.
Nah. But I think he would be that guy. Because honestly, Klay is so good and dynamic on both sides of the ball. You know?
Yeah.
Like, he's just that guy. Like, Klay Thompson can put up points. Like, he's a guy that you know is going to knock down shots and make his three ball. But on the other end, see, he's that guy that could also take the pressure of guarding Kawhi or Paul George.
Yep.
Like, every time you watch the Warriors play, Klay's always guarding the best guy all the time.
Always.
The reason why is because Klay's kind of a big guy for a shoot. He's like 6'7", 6'8" for a shooting guard. He's kind of a big guy. And he can play defense. You can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, you can't go wrong. And see, he's a different type of player. Like what he's saying, even though he stands up, but he get hot. He gets super hot.
He's hot.
I like that when he get hot.
I don't think I've ever seen anybody like get as hot as him. Like when he gets hot,
I haven't. I think him, he's number one. Then I say probably Lillard.
Yeah, Lillard's crazy too.
Yeah, I'm gonna run right here. Keep them entertained while you read the comments and talk. I run right here real fast.
All right.
Yeah. You you listen to rap music?
Yeah, I do.
You're rapping the FBG Duck.
I've never listened to him. I know who he is though.
That Chicago's something different. They ain't playing out there.
Oh, that's what they say. That's what they said. They said that he should have got out.
Yeah. They is not playing.
What they're always like the murder capital up there.
Yeah, they shit's going crazy out there. It's going crazy. They said they can score, but they can't defend the Portland. You're right about that. See you later. They can't play defense. That's what help us right there. Yeah, shot right.
And I think that like a lot of that has to do because I really do feel like they miss what's his name? Avery Bradley. Like I feel like
Yeah,
they miss him. They really do.
that series we need him to guard either for Dame to keep Dame. You know what I mean? Where he won't go crazy.
Yeah. Now at this point, I don't know who's gonna guard Dame because
KCP not gonna do it.
hell no. Oh hell no.
He said, "Well, I think about tomorrow game against the Rockets. I think Bron and AD may sit out.
Yeah. They're sitting out. They're not playing no back to back game.
I think they're gonna sit out. They probably figure Houston is, you know, I think they're gonna sit out.
Because they locked up the first seed, right? They
Yeah,
locked
they
it up.
locked it up. But it's just
Oh
that
yeah.
I don't mind us if we. My thing is at least one. Like San Francisco, if we lost today, let's say Bron AD didn't have a good game, but let's
Yeah.
say three. Let's say KCP had a good game. Danny Green had a good game. Let's say Kuzma had a good game. Then I feel like, all right, cool. I feel, you know what I mean? But we just happen to lose.
Yeah.
Well, I still think the Lakers could win it all. I still think that. But I think this year, after seeing LeBron come back, even before that, even this year, period. That's why I say I think it's crazy for them to either say he even MVP because he didn't really start really imposing his will to like the last week and a half before the pandemic hit.
Yeah.
That's when Braun, but all season he's been like coaching. He put up good numbers, but you can't compare that with Giannis was doing. Giannis was dominating.
Yeah, that's true.
And now watching Braun come back, we played 4 games. He didn't look good not one game. He was all right, but he didn't have no LeBron James type game.
Nah.
And
And it's just like and it's just like I feel like they I don't know, just like I just don't want to see AD and LeBron kill themselves to win basketball games.
that's my thing. I don't want that. I
Cause
don't
it's
want
like LeBron, like I said, LeBron's 35. Like anything can happen to him. Like I don't want him playing too hard or AD either, because it's
that.
like anything can happen. And LeBron's too old to be play. LeBron's too old to be playing 42, 43-minute games at his
Exactly.
age. Like,
Exactly. That's why we got to. That's why I kind of wanted like a not a cakewalk, but someone who opponent where we won't have to kill ourselves.
yeah.
Because I
And
don't like.
another thing is like, if the Lakers play like this, I don't want them to see the Clippers. I really don't. Like, I don't. If
But
their
they get
role
up.
players are gonna play like this, I don't want them to see the Clippers. I really don't. I just don't. I really do not want them to run into them.
I agree.
I really don't. Because that's just if they're gonna play like that, oh hell no. I'm good. I'll pass. You know.
What up, Eric?
Seriously, like I don't
It
even
was
need to be
such
like
an
that.
ugly game.
They look like crap.
Yeah, that was an ugly game.
Ugly game.
Very.
Ugly game. Our role players just don't do it for me.
I mean, Danny Green and KCP, they're such a letdown. It's not even funny.
I think right now they should tinker with the starting lineup.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Danny
That
Green
also,
and
like,
KCP are not cutting
I
it.
really don't.
No.
I really don't trust Alex Caruso taking threes. Like I just don't trust it.
He looked bad today.
Unless Caruso plays with LeBron on the floor.
But I don't see where he do that good at with LeBron. I just think that just happened to happen that way. I don't see no thing where he orders something like a different player. We just don't have like Danny Green and KCP. We don't have nobody to get the ball just to be taking over stuff. We don't have that.
Yeah.
Unless you put waiters out there.
Waiters for who?
Waiters, honestly, I like Waiters. Waiters has been playing pretty hard.
Waiters with J.R. Smith on the floor.
With Braun, it gotta be with Braun and AD though. I think that probably work. Cause Kuzma and Waiters don't play good together.
Well, then.
But you see what I'm saying? Like, see what I'm saying? Like, none of these players that they have mesh. They don't, like, some of these players they have don't mesh together. It's like the rotations are so fucked that it's like this person can't play with this person because this person like offsets this person, and then this person can't play with him so it's like they're forced to do crappy lineups.
Because the thing is that they have similar abilities and not change their abilities. They're all iso ball, or they need the ball in their hands to create something and make it happen. Or they when they take the open shot, they can't freaking make it. So it's like it's a complete letdown.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. They got
when the playoffs come
they got
around,
too many
two
guys
teams
doing the
the
similar
Lakers
stuff.
Is the Clippers and Denver. Seriously,
I think why Portland dangerous because they got the size to match up with Zach Collins, Whiteside, and
Nurkic.
I think they could kind of match up size wise. They're not little like the Lakers normally dominate. Jakey was good.
Yeah, but the thing is they can't make shots consistently. They played terrible against Toronto, and then now here's another one against OKC. They can't even make 40%. So it's like
that. But the scary part is if they play Portland, who's going to match up with Dame? Like, I don't want Dame coming out banging fucking logo threes all over the world.
Well, CJ did it against Houston the other day. So
Even him, like I
mean,
don't have anybody to guard those guys.
I'm glad Jason said that. Joseph said that.
What?
He looked like he lost a step. I'm not saying it's just today's game. Since
Lost a step.
I think it looked like it. People hate to say it, but I say it. If you watch, if somebody here LeBron fan and you can't see, and I'm not.
You can be patient for a couple minutes.
Well, I mean, not just that. I mean, they can't make something happen when LeBron's off the floor. Like the offense becomes really hit or you miss. I mean,
they look like literally when I said they look literally so lost. If LeBron or AD ain't on the floor, they look lost.
That's bad though. I think what they need to do, figure out scams right now. I wouldn't worry about winning, but just try to put the right team in and see how they match up.
You know what this Laker team reminds me of?
Oh boy.
This Laker team literally reminds me of the fucking the Miami Heat team after the year after LeBron and them beat the Spurs. And then they played again that next year.
You mean
oh yeah,
you mean the one with James Jones and
yeah, like James Jones and them.
James Jones and what Haslam and
lost the finals and LeBron left.
Yeah, like James Jones, Donis Haslam, and those other guys.
Yeah,
three of them that yeah.
This is the situation that it reminds me of. Like it really does. Like it feels like that those Laker players can't run up and down the court with half of those teams. And then on top of that, the role players aren't given valuable minutes. Like
yeah, but the thing is, and then not just that, the contracts, they didn't meet their expectations.
Hell no. Especially that Danny Green one. Oh
yeah, the expectations. Exactly. Expectations.
That's ridiculous. What, he got 2 years, $40 million? Right? He like $40 million or something like that.
KCP stayed another year?
No, KCP got 2 years. 2 years, 16 million.
Yeah, see, that's another.
Oh hell no.
That's another. It's another. And then what? What they try to get Kuzma for? Kuzma is either. What do you get Kuzma for? Unless someone wants to take on Danny Green as part of the. I don't know. To even make the salary work.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Kuzma make $3.5 million. Kuzma make $3.5 million.
Danny Green got 16, so that's another. And then Pope's got what? Another 12. And then another 8.
8 per year. 8 per year.
Oh boy, that's another contract to shuffle out. But guess what? They all represented by Rich Paul, so he's not going anywhere. I mean,
that's true. And that's true.
Oh, definitely. That you ain't lying on that one.
So basically, it's basically Danny Green and Kyle Kuzma for something.
But you got to put KCP in there.
Yeah, but it's all about Rich Paul. I want these guys on the same team. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah, but he had to come to his senses to let them work. Because KCP's not working out.
He's not at all. He can't do shit. Shit. I'm telling you, yo, if they run into Portland in the playoffs, they better not let him guard Dame. I'm telling you right now. Or you gonna have Dame pulling from
Yeah,
the
but
logo every shot.
they can guard Chris Paul today and make like Chris Paul look like 10 years younger on the floor.
That's what I'm saying. And they even had what's his name? They even had Chris Paul fucking knocking down jumpers over
They made
Kyle
Chris
Kuzma.
Paul look like he's 25 or something. I don't know what the heck is this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they got to straighten up. Grant, what up, Grant? Yeah, they got
I was like, thank goodness. And I was like, thank goodness they beat the Clippers. I was like, holy crap, this would be a whole lot worse.
Yeah, that helped big time. And the Clippers lost.
Yeah, to Phoenix, right?
Yeah. Nah, I gotta go with AD. I'll see you later. I gotta go with AD. What up, Grant?
I don't know what's up with AD. He
What's up?
disappeared again. Shit, I don't know what's up with AD. He disappeared against Toronto and OKC.
And that's the problem.
I mean, he looked good against Utah.
Yeah.
But
What's up with your boy Braun? Grant, what's up with your boy Braun? Grant, what up with your boy Braun?
Boy. I think, to be honest, I think AD is the reason LeBron playing like that. Like LeBron always got to set. Listen, LeBron always got to set AD up in the first quarter, and they be messing up his rhythm. Because usually LeBron play with a player that can handle the ball and get their own shot. But with LeBron having to set AD up and be passive 24/7, he can't never get in a good rhythm.
Well, the thing is, LeBron never played with a big like AD.
You're right, Eric.
I mean, AD has to be the one option in order for the Lakers to. I mean, AD has to be the one option no matter what this season is.
True.
Because AD is not playing like a 2, he's playing like a 1. And all of a sudden the fourth quarter happens. Where is his option at? Disappears.
You're right.
I ain't gonna lie though, the Lakers. These last couple of games, the Lakers been looking horrible. I don't know what's been going on.
Yeah, Toronto and OKC.
How do you lose to Toronto? And how do you lose to the Thunder?
I'll give you an answer. To that. They let Kyle Lowry score 30-something, and they let Van Fleet score almost 15.
And I watched that whole game, and
and Danny Green and KCP, they can't even give me 10. They can't even give me 10.
All Kyle Lowry does is flop. This man is always on the ground.
Yeah, but the thing is, KCP and Danny Green hasn't done anything.
He didn't. Danny Green not earning his money.
I could hit more threes than Danny Green in the NBA game. Danny Green is terrible.
And he don't create. He don't go to the basket. He don't do nothing. He stays right in that corner.
I mean, if your two guards cannot give me 20, and the other two guards are giving me 50, 60, you're gonna lose by 15, 20.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna be real. I'm not as confident as I am against the Clippers now. Because ain't no way they beat the Clippers playing like that. No, not. If they don't beat the Rockets next game. The Rockets don't got no bigs. If they lose to the Rockets,
Well,
that's
that's
a
why
problem.
Portland beat them the other day.
If Anthony Davis don't have 40 to 50 points tomorrow, that's a problem. They literally have no bigs. If AD don't ball out tomorrow, that's a problem. That's a cause for concern. And then they saying LeBron and AD ain't been going to morning practices. They need to go.
I
I don't
wouldn't
think
go that
LeBron's
far.
playing good enough, honestly.
I wouldn't go that far. If Westbrook and James Harden score between 50 and 60, this is going to be a bad look.
Exactly.
If those two guys score between 50 and 60, that score's going to look so ugly that they're going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Exactly. And J.R. Smith looks horrible.
Well, look, he's so rusty. It's not even. I mean, he looked good at scrimmage, but regular season when the game counts, it's like, wait a minute, I don't know. Scrimmage and regular is not the same thing.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. LeBron ain't looked the same since he been in the bubble.
And I hope that's not the case. Like, I really do
What?
hope that's like it's not the case that he's just doesn't look the same.
It looks like, man, I don't know what's going on. His shot off on him. And then I know that LeBron ain't playing like himself. Because LeBron don't even be trying to take over anymore. He just be passing the ball. I don't like it.
I want to see
I don't like that. LeBron out there playing like a 6'9" Rondo.
Swear. It feels that way, yeah. It feels that he's not playing up to par.
Well, the thing is, they try to get the offense around AD and AD in the fourth quarter.
I just feel like AD just has too much pressure on him to do too much.
Yeah, but he has too much talent.
That's true.
I mean, the talent and the contract money are the expectations. That's the
Well, yeah, true.
expectations.
But they're not going to win like that. They're not going to win if they're going to keep playing like that. They're going to get to the second, third round and run to a team like Denver or something. Or
Yeah, but there's not that many guys who can defend AD.
Huh?
There's not that many guys who can defend AD.
No.
And they're not taking advantage of it.
But they don't. Those guys don't have the guards to guard. The guys don't have no wing players to guard either.
Right.
They don't have the. I'm telling you, if they run into Portland with Damon and CJ, they're going to have a lot of issues.
They can't let them get hot. Not both of them. I'd rather get CJ hot than Dame, because Dame just go off when he's
Not
hot.
even just that, but you still have Nurkic. You got Hassan Whiteside coming off the bench. You still have Melo. Melo's playing pretty good. Like, it's like, I don't know. They're all playing they're playing collectively good as a team, and so it's like it's hard to stop that kind of momentum with those guys. And how they're playing, like they look really good. Like I like how Portland looks.
What happened? He said Hassan is soft. He said Hassan is soft.
He is, but he's mostly just.
Well, whoever wants the A spot. Well, they're pretty much hungry for the A spot. There's them. There's Phoenix. Phoenix hasn't lost yet.
I hope they don't run into Portland though, like he said, because if that happens, Lord.
They hear me now.
LeBron need to beef it up.
He good. He need to be a beast.
He got to beef it
I'm
up.
telling y'all, This man literally passes. AD literally takes like 10 shots in the first quarter alone.
Well, he might
LeBron
have
just
to.
need
Nobody else is
LeBron just
banging
need to
him.
start taking over.
He need to take
LeBron
over.
just need to start taking over. Stop feeding AD. If you see AD shot ain't on, just take over.
Exactly.
I don't like this. Stop feeding it to, and then he literally passed the AD. AD be getting double teamed and all that.
Yeah, he do.
Just shoot that score.
He do force feed AD.
Well, he sure don't like the free throw line. I can tell you that much.
Huh.
He said Lakers ain't lose back-to-back games all season.
Well, Houston's the game that they have to win because
Yeah,
I mean,
I think tonight and tomorrow. I think he can play tomorrow. That's
I mean, if they're like playing soft against these teams, I don't even know what the play's gonna look like.
If they lose to the Rockets, that's a cause for concern because the Rockets have no bigs.
Well, it's not no big.
If you can't beat the Rockets,
yeah,
you got
JaVale
JaVale McGee and all these people. If you can't beat the Rockets, something wrong.
Yeah, but the thing is that they let Westbrook or Harden go off. I mean, they don't have anybody can match up with Harden and Westbrook. The way they're playing, like, if they're like how.
And you remember somebody made the Jazz look like a G League team, and they played the Lakers. They gave it. I said, "Hi." They gave the Lakers some competition. The Lakers had to work to win that game.
right.
The Lakers be playing down to their competition. I don't like that.
You can't do that. I agree with you 100%. You can't play down because the Clipper game is up for that.
I don't get it. McGee is trash. I've been saying that. JaVale McGee is trash.
But JaVale do his part though. Because
He loved being on the Lakers vlog and all that. He need to be focusing on his game because his post-up game is horrible. Only thing JaVale need to focus on doing is being in the pick and roll and working on his shot blocking. Anything other than that, he don't need to do nothing.
Yeah.
I'm
not putting the phone in my ear. Jeez.
JaVale only play like 12 minutes.
And him and Dwight Howard, one thing about them, they're going to average like 5 fouls a game. It never fails. No, J.R. Smith does not need to be in the lineup. He's trash right now.
Who?
J.R. Smith. He don't need to be in the coming off the bench at all.
The change I made, because I think that one of the guys, I think Joseph said earlier, Kuzma and Deion Waiters, they say they wave each other off.
It's like they don't like each other or something.
Yeah. Something seemed a little off with that when they're on the court.
Yeah,
they never pass it to each other.
I don't know.
Because I remember one game, that Clipper game, I think Deion had hit a big three, and Kuzma tried to shake his hand. He just ran right past him.
Jake, you want to join? Jake, you want to join? I'll put the link up.
Ooh.
It's the link right here, Jake, if you want to join.
And I just don't understand I don't know what's wrong with Danny Green. I just don't get it.
His shot has been broken for a long time.
Since he left
his shot. Yeah, a Spurs fan. I was on somebody live. A Spurs fan told me, "I'm here to tell you, after that last championship run, Danny Green been fading since then."
His shot has been broken for the last 5-6 seasons, and you're giving him 15-16 million a year.
That's too much money.
This man is horrible.
Spurs got lucky to trade him to Toronto that 1 year. Holy crap!
Danny Green is not a 3-and-D player. If Danny Green his defense is trash.
Yo, and they kill me
People
with
blow
they hit D and 3 play. They kill me with that.
people blow right past Danny Green.
Yep.
Then he be skipping. He don't even run. This man be skipping. I don't like Danny Green.
You mean like what the? Never mind.
They're gonna have to go for DeRozan and somebody because this team they're gonna need another star. Kuzma not it. Kuzma not it. I'm sorry. Kuzma not it.
It's good, fellas.
It's good.
What I'm trying to say is that Danny Green, KCP, all of them, I honestly don't think they need to be starting because
At all.
these dudes is taking up 29 to 32 minutes a night. Danny Green just shot, I think, like 0 for 6 like 2 nights ago and took up 26 minutes. I feel that you put Dion Waiters out there at the 1, he can handle the ball, he's shifty. You gotta actually guard him. You can't play off him because he can shoot. Everybody see him shooting them deep ass threes. He can shoot. If you put JR out there, he knows where LeBron is going to feed him at. You put AD out there. You can't put JaVale out there because honestly, JaVale on offense, he's like how Stephen A. said, an accident waiting to happen. He'll do a hook shot and we be like, yo, what the hell you do that for?
You mean like what Clint Capella's doing?
Clint, like, yeah, that too. But I just feel that you got to change up that starting lineup because you're getting nobody's producing out of all these huge minutes. KCP is so inconsistent.
Exactly.
Danny Green's flopping his hands around like a little girl, running up and down the court. I don't know if y'all ever peep that. Like his lip is drooling half the damn time. Like, are you even thinking about what you're doing? And not for nothing. Tell me if I'm wrong. We played the Toronto Raptors 2 nights ago. Danny Green played for them last year. How the hell you not calling out these sets as you're playing?
Exactly.
How you not knowing what these sets are and stuff like that? You just played for them not even a year ago. But it's so much that it frustrates
Yeah, like Danny
me.
Green Danny Green just let Van Fleet and Lowry go off for like almost 50 points combined. It's just like,
man.
Danny Green's
Green
supposed
is
to know
horrible.
what they were up to. Yeah.
And Frank Vogel's lineups are trash. I don't know what he be thinking when he be putting the lineups together.
Yeah,
His lineups are trash.
I don't know. I honestly don't know what the hell he be doing too, because I be sitting there sometimes like, why do you have him in the game? Caruso, like, not for nothing, he's so nervous with the ball when somebody's playing defense on him. If somebody's playing defense on him,
I'm glad you said that. I said that. When they pressure him with that D, it's different. When they like lay back and like
Caruso doesn't have that experience that he doesn't have that edge that JR's got or Dion Waiters got. He doesn't have that edge right.
you're right. He don't have that edge.
Yeah.
You're right.
and that's why it's crazy because Dion Waiters ain't played ball in so long, but he get in the game for the first time and act like he ain't never left the court.
Exactly.
Man, could you guys imagine like the Lakers having like De'Aaron Fox as a point guard?
Man.
He'll still be shipped
That
out
would
for
be
AD.
sweet.
That's true, Eric.
He'll still be shipped out for AD.
You 100% he still got shipped off. Yeah.
Nah,
It doesn't matter.
Nah,
Yeah, he would.
see-
He was,
He would
see,
have to ship
see,
off.
that's kind of I would say that's kind of hard because we still had Kuzma. They probably wanted Kuzma probably than they probably wanted De'Aaron Fox.
Nah,
Exactly, because they already got 2 points. They already got Lunt. They already got a point guard, Drew Holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
no,
think
but
Fox is younger. I think they'd have took Fox. They was going to take the Lakers' best players.
yes, they're not gonna take no second or third tier players for AD.
You're right. They was going to take the Lakers' best players.
The only
Even if they drafted Tatum after that 1 year,
Yeah.
or they took
Well,
yeah, I was just about to say that would have been the scarier thing because we was actually that's what I think Magic Johnson used to say. No, not Magic Johnson because he was the dumb one to pick Lonzo. somebody said that I think it was Stephen A. when he was like, "Did you imagine if the Lakers would have actually got Jason Tatum?"
Oh, I hate that. I hate that. I hate thinking
Or
about
they
it.
would,
Lord.
or they would have taken Donovan Mitchell, but he'd still be shipped out for 8.
But Donovan Mitchell was never gonna go that high though.
It
For
just
some
sucks because the
reason, though,
Lakers.
I
sucks.
wanted that dude that I think he went to the Hawk. What's his name? DeAndre Hunter?
Yeah.
Oh, last year. Yeah,
He
DeAndre
went
Hunter.
to
Oh, I know you're talking
yeah.
about.
I wanted him so bad to get picked up by the Lakers in the what's name, but we got some things to get done, but I don't see. I see the Clippers if anybody, but me with the Clippers is like I tell anyway, they added too many players before that trade deadline, and it's so hard to get chemistry down. And all I see with the Clippers is isolation pick and roll with Paul George and Kawhi. And if these shooters are not knocking down shots, I don't think they can beat the Lakers. Zubac is not stopping
Yep.
AD. Montrezl Harrell is
Exactly.
too small. Like people talk so highly about Montrez, but he's nothing but like a garbage man. Somebody miss a layup, he'll get it. Somebody come down and get a pick and roll, and he just get open, he dish down for a dunk. He's not
That's
nobody
what I'm
where
saying.
you can't get the ball to Montrezl Harrell and let him do a post move and he'll give you 35, 40. He's not doing
Exactly.
that.
That's
So
why I
all that,
said the first and second round. I ain't worried about the Clippers. The first and second round, that's what the Lakers got to worry about. Because if they play the Trailblazers first round, that's gonna be way tougher than the Clippers.
see,
Because
that's
they don't
the
got
thing
no
that
Avery
kills me.
Bradley.
See, but see that I know you because you're looking at guard play, but the thing about even if we don't like looking at the Blazers now, there's just to me they're just so inconsistent. So I don't. That's why I said in the 7-game series, I can't trust them to go beat the Lakers 2 or 3 times in a row. I can't trust that. That's the thing that's why I said it's scary to me because I really don't see them beating the Lakers 2 or 3 times in a row. If they in a 7-game, they might beat the Lakers 2 times. It might be okay. They lose to the Lakers the first game, they win the next one. The Lakers win the next 2, then they'll win the next one. I don't see them literally beating them 3 times or 2 times in a row to put that pressure on the Lakers.
Exactly.
I don't see that. I don't. Damian, I think that will be hell. That will be scary because I'll be saying the same thing. We don't got no fucking Avery Bradley and we ain't got no Rondo. A lot of people don't give Rondo credit, but that's a gritty motherfucker on defense. That's a greedy motherfucker on defense. And especially on our offense, everybody say that playoff Rondo is different with him out there. And that's why I keep telling people they can't have LeBron bring the ball up. They gotta have Rondo. Rondo can't shoot, but Rondo,
Exactly.
if you put Rondo out there with AD and LeBron, that defense has to worry about what LeBron and AD is doing. And if you give LeBron that ball like he did the other day on that wing, so when he got that ball, two of them dudes came right up to him. He dumped that shit right down to AD for a baseline dunk. That's what's going to happen every time if you don't let LeBron bring the ball up. You have to let that defense focus on your 2 superstars. If you let LeBron bring it up, I'm not telling you Doc Rivers, all them Tyronn Lue. Okay, everybody play your man straight up. Don't let LeBron get to
That's
the
what I'm saying.
ball in the paint. And when AD get the ball, double team him, or we're gonna sometimes just let him go to one-on-one and hope he missed the shot.
Right. I never like point guard LeBron. I don't like point guard LeBron.
Yeah, it's too
'Cause
much.
LeBron-
It's too much energy.
LeBron playing like he really a point guard out here, like he really 6'2".
I
I
hate
don't
to
like
say it.
it.
I know. Rest in peace to what's his name? Kobe. He's doing the same thing Kobe did. Kobe ain't never have no point guard. Kobe never had a point guard. That's why he had to keep bringing the ball up, getting us the play set at half court, and then they going right back to Kobe through the field. The same thing with LeBron. They're wasting his energy.
And this man had 4 assists in like all them passes. That tell you the Lakers ain't shooting good.
Crazy.
4 assists.
LeBron he gotta stop trying to come out and get AD 10 points in the first quarter. So
That's what I'm saying. That's what be messing his rhythm up. That's why his rhythm be messed up.
That shit is
Cause
bugging.
LeBron been looking weird these last couple games.
Yeah. Like it sucked because it was like, oh yeah, everybody kept saying, oh, he had 4 months off. Yeah, it's good, but at the same time, when you're in a rhythm and you got that motor at that time when we was kicking, that 4
Yep.
months off, it's gonna take you a little bit to get back in gear.
His number's been way low.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We should do something though. I just think we just got to get the right piece. But I hope next year, when this shit is all said and done, I literally hope they go get Bradley Bill.
Me too. Jerry Dudley, that was a horrible pickup. Quinn Cook was a horrible pickup. I don't like Quinn Cook. And Danny Green definitely was a horrible pickup.
Yeah, and that made me even mad because he was waiting on Kawhi, and then he literally signed with us like that. I was like, yo, what the hell?
He had an offer from the Mavericks, from the Lakers, and he was trying to see what Kawhi was going to do.
Oh, yep. That shit is, Lakers, man, get it together. Because I definitely want this ring. I don't care what the NBA went through. This is the championship. I need this one. I don't care what nobody say. They can say this shit was cursed. The corona kicked in. A lot of people opted out. I don't care. Hey, ain't got nothing to do with the Lakers. But they was also talking about I seen a couple things about Zach LaVine. I don't know if y'all see anything about that, but they had a couple things about the Zach LaVine possibly coming to the Lakers.